Welcome to part 3 of Mega Man Xtreme 2. So the later part of the level has this gigantic wave of water that rushes across the screen, and if you get caught in that wave of water, guess what? Instant kill. Not very fun. So you're going to hang on the walls and stick up as long as you can until it stops, flowing through. When it stops, run across as fast as you can, because obviously dying is not our priority. We're going to have to do some good timing in this next room, though, because there's a heart tank in the bottom left. So, we're going to wait for this wave to go by, and then you have to be real quick about it. Pick it up quick, and then get back to the ceiling as fast as you can. Of course, if you pick up the heart tank and then you die, you still get to keep that heart tank, which is always a plus in my opinion. But, I like my lives, too. My lives are swell. Hey. But as you can see, it's not a recreation totally of Toxic Seahorse's stage. By the way, that was the most pointless autosave in the world. Those things that keep passing that flash the screen and the platforms in the ceiling and the bottom, those are basically your checkpoints, your autosave, so that, when you cross them, you'll go back to them after you die. That was the most pointless one ever. There's no way to die. There's no pits, there's no water waves, there's no enemies. Why would you save before the Maverick? I digress. Volt Catfish loves to bounce around the room. He's a lot easier than he was in Mega Man X3. He bounces and then he moves forward a little more and bounces again. And so you'd be wise to dash under him at the right time. Otherwise, he's a pretty simple Maverick, and you shouldn't have trouble fighting him. Again, I'm the kind of guy who thinks that Mega Man Xtreme 2 is way easy when you have a powered-up X-Buster and Beam Saber. So again, I'm not playing in any weaknesses. I'm just playing to kick ass. And when you got two characters to switch on the fly, kicking ass is very easy, trust me. This is a 0 stage, so we're going to switch him out. And the heart tank is in the very up left corner, hiding behind the wall. In Mega Man X2, it was the same thing, and this is pretty much a recreation of the same exact level. This is one of the few levels that are, platform for platform, exactly the same as they were in their original counterpart. Launch Octopus was kinda different, but not really. And it's ditto here with Wire Sponge. The level's pretty damn identical. With this elevator, go under, not with it, and you shall find the Dr. Light Capsule. Take this leg crush! This upgrade will allow you to crush certain blocks! Normally this is where we would fight one of the X-Hunters in Mega Man X2, but, there are no X-Hunters, so why not give Zero a capsule? Yeah, it's swell. But Launch Octopus and Wire Sponge are the only levels that I remember, aside from the castle later on, that are pretty much, reused levels, really. Like, if you played Mega Man X2 or X, then you know those two levels like the back of your hand. The heart tank in the top left wall, you knew where it was, Like, I didn't even have to keep playing, I didn't even, look at the level first. I just knew it was Wire Sponge, and I looked at the wall, I climbed it, sure enough, there's a heart tank. I'm like, well, this is familiar. In Mega Man X2, you got a helmet to find that heart tank. In this one, you don't, so I'm not sure how a Game Boy player was supposed to find that exactly, but okay then. They just gotta be really passionate about hugging walls, I guess. And this takes precision dodging here. If you hit the spikes once, obviously, instant kill. Not fun, not fun. So you're gonna have to sidestep very carefully, if you ask me. But now it's time for Wire Sponge. Wire Sponge loves to swing his little vine around, and you can't... And it's a gigantic reach, this vine. If you stand on any part of it, whether it be the tip or the middle, it will damage you. So you want to stay away as far as you can. But if it looks like he's going to hit the wall, then you better just stick to the wall so you don't get hit, X has a great fight against him because he's a ranged fighter, but again, this is a 0 level, normally. In the 0 mission, 0 has to get in close and cut this guy when he can, which can be problematic. In X2, he used to spawn random lightning all over the place. Where it landed, it was completely random. In this one, it seems to follow you, so keep that in mind. He'll always be red after he starts his lightning attack. He'll never turn back to green, so don't be afraid to keep slashing him. Or don't be afraid to hit him because, you know, you think he's not done his invulnerability. Oh, he'll be done. He'll be done. And we got lightning. Zero can now spawn lightning at random across the whole screen to destroy enemies. And a certain block, but, you know, we'll get to that later. I decided to upgrade my character because, you know, I had some new DNA soul data, and why not? It's time to make X the goddamn beast. It's time to make him a god. It's time to make him the ultimate fighter in the universe. Trust me, with the +2 X Buster and the speed shot, so it moves really fast too, nothing touches X. Nothing. And since this is the next level, why don't we test it out? So I equipped the +2 Buster and the speed shot. Shots go faster, and they're so much stronger. I kill mostly everything in at least one hit or two. It is ridiculous. Wait till you see what I do to Flame Mammoth. By the way, these conveyor belts are awesome for farming souls. Just stand on them, they'll keep releasing enemies, and you just keep picking them off, and you'll get more souls again and again. Okay, I guess this is also a recreation level, just like Wire Sponge and excuse me. Just like Wire Sponge and Launch Octopus. This level's pretty much exactly the same as it was in the original Mega Man X. You know where the sub-tank is, you know where the heart tank is, you know where the Dr. Light Capsule is. It's exactly the same. The real big difference about this level over the original, though, the fireballs come through the platforms, and if they hit you, instant kill! That's why I was being so careful with that part. If I touched it at all, I was dead. Of course, when I played Mega Man X, I had defeated Chill Penguin before I reached Flame Mammoth. So the whole place was frozen with ice, and you never saw the lava. So this is going to be the closest thing you get to me playing Mega Man X without taking out Chill Penguin. So this is what it would normally look like. There's lava everywhere, and one-hit kill fireballs, because that's always fun. As for the light upgrade and the sub-tank, I can't pick up either of those yet because I need a special ability from Neon Tiger stage, but I can only get that special ability by defeating Flame Mammoth. It's a fucked up system, really. Nevertheless, this is Flame Mammoth, and I'd give you a strategy, but with my +2 X Buster, look how quickly I am disposing of him. This is an X Buster, folks, not a special ability. I'm not using the Launch Octopus special ability, which is his weakness. I'm hitting him with an X Buster! And he's dead! So quickly! It wasn't a struggle! And this is Extreme mode, which I think is the hard mode for some reason. If it's not a hard mode, then they just made you replay the game a third time for no fucking reason. Nevertheless, now we're on to Tunnel Rhino, whose level is completely different, thank God. I've been wanting a change of scenery. This is a 0 level, so of course I'll bring him out. And I will be able to get the Heart Tank, Dr. Light Capsule. So, yeah. Zero can destroy these boulders, but it's going to take quite a number of slashes to do so. And as always, they have these drill enemies that were also in the original X3. The drill enemies are really fucking annoying because as soon as you kill them, they spawn 2 drills right in front of them, and they fly at you, and so... And of course this is a 0 level, which makes it even worse. So you have to get in close to slash them, but as soon as they die, they send out these 2 drills to attack you. It's bullshit. Bullshit, I say! Of course you want to watch out for the boulders. They're always falling for no reason at all. It's not like there's an earthquake going on or anything, so I don't know. Ah, the good old ride armors. Just push up or jump button in front of the ride armor and then you'll be able to hop into it. It can float for a short period of time, and when it's falling, you can jump out of it and get the heart tank like I just did there. But we're going to go back a little bit and then jump on the... It's hard to tell which is cracked and which is not, but that floor what I just jumped through was cracked a little, and I used the ride armor to smash through it. Use lightning to destroy these blocks, and you'll find the Dr. Light Capsule. I'll see you in part 4.